This week we had a book fair. We also started a new book called Wonder. We had an assembly, rehearsal, and had book buddies. Have a happy Thanksgiving.
Awesome week. We learned about fractions and whatever you do to the top, you have to do to the bottom. We also had a book fair. I bought some cool books. We had a parent-teacher conference. Mine went very well. We had book buddies. I read one morning in May. That's why our week was an awesome. Bye.
In math, we did fractions. We worked with equal fractions. And we had a book fair. Have a happy Thanksgiving.
This week was awesome. We had a book fair. I got the Enemies Above and Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Double down.
This week we started a really good book called Wonder. Also, our class got to go to the book fair. I got to get double down. Have a good Thanksgiving.
Woohoo, it's Friday. This week we did my favorite thing in math, and that's fractions. We also started a new class reading book. We had a book fair too. I got the books Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Double Down, The Enemy Above, and Took. Well, have a good Thanksgiving.
This week we were talking about equivalent fractions, and we started a book called Wonder. And we had a book fair this week. Have a happy Thanksgiving.
This week we had book buddies. My book buddy is Grady. We also started Wonder. It's about a boy with one eye. Have a nice Thanksgiving.
We learned about branches of government: executive, legislative, and judicial. We also had book buddies, and
we had book buddies. We also had a book fair. Happy Thanksgiving.
We had to practice our rehearsals for the assembly. We also had a book fair. Happy Thanksgiving.
This week we did fractions and finished categorizing and started Wonder. And we're learning about the three branches: executive, judicial, and legislative branches
Branches of what?
of government.
This week we finished categorizing and started Wonder. We also had rehearsal for the assembly. Before that, we went to book buddies. Our book fair was this week. Lots of the book called Took was taken.
This week we did equivalent fractions in math. Also, we had a book fair. I had a conference this morning. We also did branches of government. Have a good Thanksgiving.
We learned more about the branches of government. We started the book Wonder. It's pretty funny so far. The book fair is going on until Monday. Have a nice vacation.
This week we did parent-student conferences. We had a book fair. I got a Just Joking Cats book, Grumpy Cat book, and a facts book. Happy Thanksgiving.
This week in math we learned a lot about fractions. For example, we learned how to multiply them. Also in reading we started reading Wonder. We also learned about the three branches of government: executive, judicial, and legislative. Happy Thanksgiving.
This week we had the book fair. We are reading Wonder. And we did parent conferences. We did branches of government. Have a nice Thanksgiving.
This week we had book buddies. Me and my book buddy read Duck for President and Stinky. We also had a music rehearsal. We also had an assembly rehearsal. I'm singing a solo today. We finished Tiger Rising, and now we're reading Wonder. It is a book about a kid named Augie whose face doesn't look normal. And we also had a book fair. Today we're playing math. Right now we're playing math games and making little suns for the Festival of Trees. Happy Thanksgiving! This week we learned about equivalent fractions and also the government branches. We also did book fair, parent conference, book buddies, and since Mr. Carter finished Tiger Rising, now he's reading Wonder to us.